I worked for a motor salvage company, deal with insurance companies and vehicle accidents. I was organising the front of house for that mainly. So I was running the whole show to the front of the yard. On average about 20,000 steps a day. It was quite a joy to go to work, to be honest. I love cars, so I was in a happy environment. Life was good. Well, March 23, we were just getting ready to go out for a slightly delayed birthday meal for myself. Just before we was ready to go out, my partner asked what time that we wanted to go. My speech was all over the place. She couldn't understand a word that I was saying. Obviously she noticed my mouth drop on the left side, called for an ambulance. The diagnosis was I'd had a stroke. Upon release, a couple of weeks later, I had a second one. After my first one, I did try to go back to work for a day on office duties, but it was just far too much for me. I couldn't cope. And obviously the second one was the icing on the cake. I just had to have time from work. Unfortunately, I didn't qualify for sick pay. Fortunately, due to an issue at work, it meant that I didn't receive my statutory sick pay for the first month. And so soon after my stroke, I had an absolute meltdown on hearing that. It literally turned my world upside down very, very quickly. My supervisor was very helpful. He initially asked if I'd give my permission for him to contact Ben. Ben then, in due course, contacted myself. They was literally off the mark straight away, trying to get as much information on my health, my financial situation, was we okay for food. Everything was laid out very, very quickly. They actually then assisted financially. They paid a full month's rent for me initially, including half of the previous month's, because we could only drum up enough to pay half of the previous month's rent. So that I was back on a level slate to try and ease the stress of an already stressful situation that I was going through. They was constantly advising and in touch with me regarding what I could claim to assist financially. But within that time period, absolute help no end. We would have literally sunk completely. It was just looking like an endless downward spiral that would just get bigger and bigger. But with Ben stepping in when they did and how they did, absolutely brought the spiral to a stop, to a level where we could build on it. Sounds a bit much, but it was like there's a guardian angel that had come down at the right time. It weren't just a case of this is a general thing we're going forward with. It was, we're here for you. Times are hard for everybody. That's just in general living. It's equally as hard, if not harder, for charities, because they're trying to provide help and support and financial help to so many individuals. So literally every single penny that can be spared towards Ben would be a penny well spent, because it could all mount up to help somebody that's in a real crisis situation or medical situation that really needs the help, and it'll continue to provide that help for those that need it. If you're in the motor industry and you need help, Ben, every time. I know for a fact if I need any help in the future, that's the first call I'm going to make, is to Ben.